Hey y'all, it's your girl Tashondarenaee. I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be a recipe for something that's pretty popular here on YouTube. It's the $1,000,000 pound cake recipe. It's my first time trying it, so if you're interested in seeing how it turns out, please stay tuned. This is a 7-ingredient recipe. And you're going to start with a pound of salted butter and 3 cups of sugar. For any pound cake recipe, your ingredients should all be room temperature. So this butter that I'm using it's been sitting out for about 4 or 5 hours. So it is pretty soft. Okay, next you want to add your 3 cups of sugar to the butter, and you want to cream that together. You want to mix the sugar and butter for approximately 8 to 10 minutes. It needs to be creamed together really well. Periodically during the creaming process, it's a good idea to clean your whisk out so that you can ensure that you're mixing together everything really well. You'll also need to scrape down the sides of the bowl during the creaming process as well. After about 10 minutes of creaming the butter and sugar together, you want to go ahead and add your 6 eggs. You want to be sure to add the eggs one at a time, mixing well after each egg. Next, you want to add your flavor to the mixture. You're going to start out adding 1.5 tablespoons of vanilla extract. Next, you're going to add 1.5 teaspoons of pure almond extract. Then you want to go ahead and mix that well. And again, be sure to scrape the sides of the bowl. Next, you want to begin to add your 4 cups of flour and 3/4 cups of milk. You're going to add small amounts at a time, alternating. So you'll add some of your flour and mix, and then you'll add some of your milk and mix, and you'll keep going until everything is well incorporated. Okay, so this is what the batter is looking like now that I have everything well incorporated. It is a thick, fluffy type batter. To bake this pound cake, I'm going to be using a bundt pan. I'm going to, of course, spray it down with Baker's Joy. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know I love Baker's Joy. So I'm going to spray the bundt pan down with the Baker's Joy and then add the batter. At this point, my oven is preheated to 350 degrees. My mixing bowl is so heavy with the batter. I recently had surgery on both hands, so I couldn't really pick it up to spread the batter in. So I'm just gonna scoop it out of the bowl directly into the pan with my spatula. Once you have the batter in the pan, go ahead and smooth it out and then tap it on the counter to release the air bubbles. Then you can just pop it in the oven. And this recipe does make a lot of batter, so this is what I had left over. I baked this cake for approximately an hour and 40 minutes. And this is what it looked like when I brought it out of the oven. I'm not sure if I used too much batter in this bundt pan, but it rose up really high. I did place it on a cooling rack and let it cool down. And once it was cool, I did flip it out onto a plate, and this is what I got. So yeah, I'm not sure why it came out like this. It was cracked almost completely around near the bottom. It's light in certain spots. I'm not sure. I think it's just my oven maybe. But yeah, this is how it turned out. So as I sliced into this side of the cake, I did notice that this side did have that typical crunch that sometimes pound cakes have. And here's a closer look at the texture of how the pound cake turned out. As you can see toward the bottom where it cracked, it doesn't even look like it's completely done. So yeah, that is the $1,000,000 pound cake. I will say that it tastes pretty good. I have had better pound cakes, but it could be my error, something that I did incorrectly or that I could have done differently. But it is a very dense cake. It's very heavy. But yeah, this is how the $1,000,000 pound cake turned out for me. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and like the video. If you have not already done so, please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.